Yet another online service is cracking down on adult content, adding to concerns about the leverage that payment processors have over the minds of art that we can experience.
Oh, sure, and it'll make finding a bunch of hot MILFs with big sloppy knockers a lot harder too, Bruce. Keep your eyes on the prize here. But there's so much more to love than big hot MILFs on this week's Inside Games Roundup. Forza Horizon 6, for example, critics love it.
That's true. Unfortunately, they'll never get a chance to love Amazon's now canceled Lord of the Rings MMO, and Ubisoft is hosting a real-life treasure hunt. I didn't see that coming.
That's fun, I guess. So let's kick off the news by throwing to the one Inside Games reporter that you'll always see coming, Brian Gar.
Oh, especially when they're hot MILFs involved. Absolutely. But yeah, first up, let's talk Amazon. Amazon Games canceled the long in development Lord of the Rings MMO. It's a dying genre, I'm sorry to report. But the company says it's still working on some kind of new game set in Middle-earth, but not an MMO.
Oh, well, okay. They paid a lot of money for those rights, so they better do something with them. In a statement to Eurogamer, Amazon Games boss Jeff Gratis said the company is, quote, continuing to explore a compelling new game experience that does justice to Tolkien's world.
Sounds like a lot of people drawing a paycheck to just draw stuff on a dry erase board, which sounds like an awesome job, I guess. where many MMOs live and die. This MMO in particular was announced in 2023 as a partnership between Amazon and Embracer Group. And boy, has life just been great in the wake of Embracer Group rolling through. Reports say it never got very far into development, though, before layoffs hit the company in 2025, which means they had 2 years to do nothing. God damn, man.
It's like Satan and Thanos tried to make a game together. Turns out it's not a great idea. According to sources cited by Eurogamer, the project only recently entered pre-production before being scrapped, so I feel like at minimum we would have gotten this in the 30s.
Oh yeah, like 2033 or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is not a huge surprise, obviously. There have been signs piling up for months. Amazon reportedly halted much of its MMO development work during layoffs last year. References to the game disappeared from the studio's website, and former developers publicly hinted the project had been shut down.
Ironically, Amazon had reportedly been moving more than 1,000 developers off of New World, which it had also pulled the plug on, and onto the Lord of the Rings project shortly before these layoffs happened.
And New World was so good. They had a good MMO. It was so great.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Now, the future of Amazon's Middle-earth plans, not very clear. There are reports that other studios are developing new Lord of the Rings games, including one from Warhorse Studios and another from Crystal Dynamics, but got to make some use of that license.
At least Crystal Dynamics can ship games, or at least they used to. Who knows now?
All right, boys, let's talk about Kickstarter, the crowdfunding platform that helped fund so many good games. Divinity Original Sin, Shovel Knight, Banner Saga, Kingdom Come Deliverance. They're now tightening their rules around adult content. Ugh.
The site recently updated its mature content guidelines to ban a wide range of NSFW material, including, oh boy, I gotta read all these, implied sex acts, MILF and DILF content, implied nudity, and depictions of female nipples and areolas, genitalia, anuses, and buttocks.
There's not much left. Damn, that's all of it. Yeah. Previously, the site's rules only broadly prohibited pornographic content. But yeah, this is now just, I guess, any remote implication of pornographic content, which is lame. Come on.
As a DILF, I'm offended. Yeah. The changes apparently appeared around May 11th, and they come after creators said payment processor Stripe began reviewing adult-themed projects earlier this year.
The move follows a larger crackdown on adult games across PC gaming storefronts that we here at Inside Games have been reporting on for quite a long time. After controversy surrounding the adult game No Mercy, Steam updated its policies to prohibit content that could violate payment processor standards. That led to numerous adult game removals.
Itch.io later confirmed it was also auditing adult content due to payment processor pressure.
Yeah, and a lot of the pressure campaign has been linked to the activist group Collective Shout, which has pushed payment companies like PayPal, Visa, and MasterCard to crack down on games featuring sexual violence or incest themes.
What about those areolas? I hope we get some areolas. That I'm all right with.
Those damn Australians ruining our games.
The controversy highlights a growing reality for online platforms. Even if a storefront wants to allow certain content, payment processors may ultimately decide what can stay online.
Yeah, that amount of leverage is uncomfortable. I can't help but link this to, it seems like YouTube also has gotten a lot more puritanical lately. Some of the content we make gets demonetized or age gated, and it just seems like the goalposts have moved massively, and I want to say the last year or so. So I wonder what's going on, man. I wonder, it's just the temperature in the room is a little more conservative these days for somewhat obvious reasons. But I wonder if this is like the pressure coming from the top down, in addition to the loud stuff we see in the public sphere.
Hey, Lawrence, I think I might have the answer for you. It's called money. And money's changing hands on whatever social agenda they're pushing. So they're getting paid, I promise you, to push their social agenda. And lots of people are getting lobbied in governments all over the world, and you can always trace it back to the same old thing.
That sucks.
It does suck.
I want to see some titties.
I'm just laughing that questions of morality and nudity and all this are left to, well, we'll ask the credit card machine whether it likes it or not.
Hey, Brian, what do you suppose credit card machines do? Money.
Speaking of money, Xbox needs money these days. And guess what, boys? They got a hit on their hands. It sounds like Forza Horizon 6 releases on Tuesday. I think some early access people who paid for the premium got it today. Critics are calling it one of the best racing games ever made.
Yeah, also, just so you know, this isn't in the story. I was looking at the pre-release, the early access to Forza had like 120,000 people playing on Steam concurrent, which is huge for the early access period. It's awesome.
The game currently has a 92 on Metacritic. Critics love the massive open world version of Japan. They love the improved driving physics and a huge amount of content.
Yeah, Video Games Chronicle called it, quote, one of the best racing titles ever made, writing anyone with even the slightest interest in the genre should consider this a definite must-have.
Oh, I'm very excited. Critics also praised the game's stunning recreation of Japan, enhanced engine sounds, and refined progression systems that make unlocking content feel more rewarding.
Good to be a gamer, huh? Eurogamer said, equal parts adept teacher and artisanal tour guide. Forza Horizon 6 takes the lessons from 14 years of series history and applies them with panache.
Yeah, a lot of outlets described it as the new benchmark for open world racing. Several called it the best entry in the series, so it's awesome. It's great news.
Yeah, IGN gave it a 10 out of 10, just like Mixtape. and wrote, quote, Forza Horizon 6 is unequivocally the best. The new standard in open world racing is here, and it's a gundam masterpiece.
Oh boy, the Gene Shalit level wordplay. Congrats, IGN. Jesus Christ.
I didn't write that. I didn't write that. It's very important. That's not what I said. That's what IGN said.
That's how it was in print. That's exactly how it was.
Some of the critics did have a few criticisms, but they're pretty minor. Some reviewers said the formula doesn't innovate dramatically. A few activities feel repetitive, and there are occasional technical glitches or grind-heavy moments later in the campaign.
But still, even those critics who brought that up largely agreed overall the game's great. So yeah, it sounds like a lot of people are playing it already. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on Monday when everybody gets it.
Lawrence, you got to play it. What'd you think?
Oh, I mean, it's awesome. It's Forza Horizon. It's like, I only played the first 2 or 3 hours, and those games, it almost hits like a mobile game level of visual saturation and just like happy things happening. They're shoving cars at you. You're meeting all these cool people that are shaka-braing all over the place. And then you're driving down a mountain, and then there's a giant robot stomping around. So I don't know. It's impossible to not be charmed by how much it shotguns you with just positive stimulation in the first couple of hours. So I'm still in the early haze. Eventually, I'm sure they're going to dump me on some event, and I'll have to do like 15 races in a row. Then my tune might change a little bit, but yeah, it's nonstop sugar for the opening hours.
Sounds awesome.
Good soundtrack too. They had Mitch Murder in there. Fuck yeah.
And finally, Ubisoft is turning Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag into a real-life pirate adventure with a $500,000 treasure hunt tied to the upcoming remake, Black Flag Resynced. Just one catch though, you gotta pay. You gotta pay real money to play this game. Not Black Flag, the treasure hunt.
I was reading on Reddit that people were trying to find a free way to enter this thing, and they said that there was, but they didn't say how. So There might be a way, but nobody really knows it. Either way, the event, created with the scavenger hunt company Unsolved Hunts, requires players to buy into the hunt starting at $40 for a digital deckhand pack that includes clues, rules, and access to the game.
Interesting. Okay. More expensive tiers come with extra pirate-themed collectibles, with the top tier Pirate Lord package costing a whopping $230.
Yeah, the actual treasure, there is what you're looking for is apparently hidden somewhere in the Caribbean inside a replica treasure chest that's inspired by the game.
According to Ubisoft, the chest contains minted gold coins worth $350,000 and a crystal skull with a red opal valued at another $150,000. That sounds awesome, actually.
That rocks, yeah. To win those prizes, players will need to solve 15 riddles, something Ubisoft and Unsolved Hunts expects could take as long as 5 years.
What?
Just get a job for 5 years. But yeah, meanwhile, Black Flag Resynced releases July 9th, so just around the corner, and we're in the hype building phase.
I mean, yeah, speaking of, I got to go see it and play it a little bit, but can't talk about it just yet. We'll have a preview coming up this coming week for Black Flag Resynced, so look forward to it.
All right, time for a 5-second review. All right, this is a very special in memoriam. My launch Switch from 2017 died this week after 9+ years of service, and I just wanted to say to my launch Switch, you were a soldier. Thank you for the Mario Kart 8. I'm sorry you became the kid Switch during the last half of your life, which is probably how you died. But you were a great console. I may send you to Nintendo to get fixed, but you were awesome. Great. One of the greatest, maybe the best console I've ever had.
Yes. Man. But I think the Switch really is a pretty legendary console, right? It's even got that Nintendo endurance. Maybe not quite as much as the Game Boy, but man, God rest ye Switch, and may history remember you fondly. All right, on to things that we forget about very quickly. Inside Games is on your side yet again. It's time to go over the free games you can pick up today. It's a weird spread today. A couple of games that are just free on Steam. There's Dino Running from a Furry, Games for Farm. I don't know what that means, but it's free. There's also Terrors to Unveil Day Off, which is, pretty typical horror game, but hey, it's free. It used to cost $5, now it's free, so go check it out. There's also a free game on PlayStation, which is rare, Real Cake Maker. It doesn't have great reviews, but it's free. Then next, we've got our good friends at Epic and Amazon. Real quick on Epic, you have Vaudeville, which, here's a word of warning. It's an experimental whodunit game based on the latest AI technologies, but it's free. They're also giving away Sunderfolk, Arranger, a role puzzling adventure, and Lost in the Hole.
Amazon's offering a stack of games for Prime subscribers. Obviously, you got to pay for Prime, but then you get these games with that. 60 Minutes to Extinction, Escape Room, Survival Fountain of Youth, Lethal Honor, Order of the Apocalypse, Mafia 2 Definitive Edition, Fruit Bus, Kinniku Neko, Super Muscle Cat, Pinball Spire, and Fantasy General.
And all Xbox console subscribers with any level of Game Pass can play Battlefield 6, Bassmaster Fishing, and JDM Japanese Drift Master this weekend.
Yeah, also we missed last week, so there's a load of new games on Xbox Game Pass. And here they are: Ben 10, Power Trip, Descenders Next, Wheel World, Wildgate, Mixtape, Outbound, Black Jacket, Call of the Elder Gods, and Subnautica 2.
Damn, that's a lineup. I love that. All right, let's move on to the games coming for this week. First up, Corsairs, Battle of the Caribbean. Oh, maybe you can get out there and actually find that treasure, too. Get ready to scour the waves of the Caribbean in search of glory and riches. An immersive strategy game set amidst the world of buccaneering. Navigate tumultuous seas and manage a diverse crew to establish maritime dominance and ensure your fleet's future. It comes to PC May 18th.
And like we were talking about, Forza Horizon 6, discover the breathtaking landscapes of Japan in over 550 real-world cars and become a racing legend in Forza Horizon's biggest open-world driving adventure yet. Comes to the Xbox Series X and S and PC May 19th.
Oh yeah, I raced your Drivatar last night, Bruce. Exciting stuff.
Oh.
I took a photo of you. All right, next game is Phonopolis. This is a story-driven puzzle adventure set in a hand-painted 3D world made of cardboard. Solve a wide variety of playful puzzles and help Felix end the leader's oppressive influence in a resonant dystopian city inspired by avant-garde art. God, what a description. Phonopolis comes to PC on May 20th.
Thick as Thieves is a stealth action heist game playable solo or with a partner in crime and co-op multiplayer. Master the art of thievery through cunning gameplay across a 4-hour campaign and this dynamic new take on stealth. Comes to PC May 20th.
Burden Street Station. I just liked this description, so I included it. A surreal narrative adventure game where you shapeshift during conversations to uncover how God went missing. It comes to PC May 21st.
That looks awesome. Oh. Next up, Gallipoli. That's how you say that, right?
It's Gallipoli. Yeah, Gallipoli.
Gallipoli, yeah. Land on the battlefields of the Ottoman fronts of World War I. Gallipoli brings the most authentic World War I FPS battles yet. With desert warfare, beach landings, historical classes, and realistic weaponry. Gallipoli comes to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on May 21st.
Up next is Luna Abyss. It's a single-player story-driven action-adventure with fluid platforming and bullet-hell combat. Follow the journey of Fox, a prisoner of Luna caught between a cryptic prophecy and their prison sentence. Comes to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on May 21st.
Next up, Schrodinger's Cat Burglar. This is described as Portal with cats. Become entangled in a quantum puzzle adventure. Mittens gains the incredible power to be in 2 places at once. Explore twisted test chambers, make mischief, and evade capture by a whisker. Comes to PC May 21st.
Good lineup this week. Next up, we got Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Play as Yoshi and discover quirky creatures in the pages of a talking book named Mr. E. Experiment to make discoveries about each creature. What does it do? What does it taste like? How will it react if you carry it around or give it a piece of fruit? Make discoveries to collect stars, and hey, what's Bowser Jr. doing here? Yoshi and the Mysterious Book comes to Switch 2 on May 21st.
Up next, Zero Parades for Dead Spies. From the creators of Disco Elysium comes Zero Parades, an espionage RPG. You're a brilliant but tormented operant on one final desperate assignment. Gather your broken network, untangle a web of lies, and prove yourself on the world stage, or blow it all up again. Comes to PC May 21st.
Bubsy 4D, the infamous wisecracking Bobcat Bubsy's back in a 3D new platforming adventure. He's back with new challenges, new moves, and even more personality. Run, jump, glide, and roll across alien planets, battle robotic sheep, and collect tons and tons of yarn. What could possibly go wrong? Comes to PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Switch 2, the Switch, and PC, May 22nd.
It's what could possibly go wrong.
Great at it. Great at it.
Love you, Bubsy. All right, finally, man, heavy week here. Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. Rise as the Dark Knight and experience the essential Batman story in a bold, action-packed adventure with hard-hitting combat, an open-world Gotham City, and the signature Lego charm that fans know and love. Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight comes to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Switch 2, and PC on May 22nd.
Hey, thanks very much for watching Inside Games Roundup on Friday. We kind of put it all together on Fridays here with all 3 of us. We very much appreciate you sticking to the very end of the episode and listening to all those video games. That's a lot of games. We have increased our Brian levels by about 250% this week. So thank you, Brian, for being in those episodes. We very much appreciate it. I know the audience does too. And maybe subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Recommend us to a friend. That helps us tremendously. And we have a Patreon if you want to support our Patreon. That helps us make more content like when Brian's here. And also, Lawrence posts all of our content for free on the Patreon, in addition to a Lawrence-approved meme TM. Lawrence, what do you think will be... Well, actually, I'm sorry. What was yesterday's meme? Do you remember?
Oh, shucks. What was it?
I like that he doesn't know.
Don't remember, Bruce.
I like that he
They
doesn't
come and
remember.
go so quickly.
No,
I'm
I
always
know.
in a middle meme fugue state here.
That's what I mean.
Well, there were two. We had 2
curious.
episodes yesterday, so it kind of doubled up. One was a freeze frame from Cool as Ice, the 90s movie with Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
The other is a promotional photograph of Suda51 giving away rolls of toilet paper to promote No More Heroes, the Wii game from 2008.
Okay. I love it. This is why you should subscribe to the Patreon. We'd like to shout out some of those Patreon supporters right now. So thank you very much, Keto White, Liger Zero Panzer, Jared Watkins, Chilled Monkey Brains, and Revalanche Glide for helping us afford Brian's very reasonable appearance fees. They are very reasonable.